तो वहाँ की सरकार क्या कर रहे हैं वहाँ के लोग बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन मेरा कहना ये है कि ऐसे समस्याओं को हम सुलझाएंगे। हम हाईकमांड के लोग, मैं हूँ, हमारे राहुल जी हैं, हमारे नेता, श्रेष्ठ नेता सोनिया गांधी जी है। हम बैठ के सोच के उसको कुछ किस ढंग से क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसा चल रहा है, उसको क्या करना है, जो मेडिसिन देना है उस वक्त देंगे उसके तहत।
You'd think by now the High Command here, including Mr. Kharge himself, would have pressed the panic button, would have found the need to intervene and ensure that this issue is resolved at the earliest. It's not the best look for the Congress that you have your senior-most faces in the Karnataka Congress squaring off against each other. But there have been a whole lot of developments. The Congress, for the first time, has openly admitted that all is not well in its Karnataka unit. So believe it or not, while all of this has been playing out, they've been claiming all is well so far, finally now recognizing that there is an issue that needs to be addressed. Now, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah says very clearly the High Command will resolve the issue, saying that Gandhis will have the final say on this. But the High Command hasn't taken any decision. And we're hearing from our sources that they could take a decision by December 1st. That's just a few days from now. Well, there's a new twist every day. Honestly, every hour you've got statements coming in. You've got clearly camps that have been set up, factionalism that's hit the Karnataka Congress. And it all comes down to one question. When will the High Command choose to intervene? When will the High Command choose to put an end to all of this drama, honestly, playing out in Bengaluru?
After months of silence, the Congress High Command seems to have finally woken up to the political crisis looming in Karnataka, and the tremors are being felt straight from Delhi to Bengaluru.
ऐसे समस्याओं को हम सुलझाएंगे। हम हाई कमांड के लोग, मैं हूँ, हमारे राहुल जी हैं, हमारे नेता, श्रेष्ठ नेता सोनिया गांधी जी है। किस ढंग से क्या कर रहे हैं, कैसा चल रहा है, उसको क्या करना है, जो मेडिसिन देना है उस वक्त देंगे उसके तहत।
On Tuesday, Rahul Gandhi held a crucial meeting with Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge in the national capital. Sources tell India Today that Rahul Gandhi discussed the power transfer deal, the possible cabinet reshuffle, and the public war of words unleashed by senior Congress leaders. Sources say Rahul Gandhi is miffed with Chief Minister Siddaramaiah for publicly rejecting any power-sharing formula. He reportedly told Priyank that Siddaramaiah should not have denied it in public.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನ್ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಏನ್ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
And from there, the drama has only intensified. The moment Priyank Kharge landed in Bengaluru, he received a call from the Chief Minister's office summoning him to the Shakti Bhavan. He briefed Chief Minister Siddaramaiah before rushing to meet Deputy Chief Minister DKS at his residence. Sources say Rahul's biggest concern is vote bank stability, as he does not want any leadership transition to split key social groups. To avoid this, the party is exploring a formula. If DK Shivakumar is elevated to Chief Minister, then the KPCC Chief's post and Deputy Chief Minister slot may go to leaders from the OBC and SC/ST communities to maintain balance. But here's the twist. As per insiders, DK Shivakumar has been literally put on hold by the High Command. After months of lobbying, repeated messages from Shivakumar, came Rahul Gandhi's terse reply. Please wait, I will call back. Shivakumar is now likely to fly to Delhi on Saturday. He has sought an appointment with Sonia Gandhi, though he remained tight-lipped about the meeting.
Still it has not been whatever the party high command tells. Myself and Siddaramaiah, we are there to adhere by it and we'll go by it.
And now the biggest question of all. With an AICC decision expected before the December 1 Parliament session, is Chief Minister Siddaramaiah heading towards his political endgame? The Karnataka Chief Minister race has just turned explosive and the countdown has begun. With Sagay Raj in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
So why is the High Command having such a hard time? Is it just indecisiveness, or are they actually divided on who should be the Chief Minister of Karnataka? Let's break it down for you. Now, who is the High Command in the Congress? First, of course, as much as Mr. Kharge says he is not it, he is very much a part of the High Command, considering he's the Congress president. He's undecided, and many believe that he wants the CM role for himself. So between the Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar battle, there's also this whole other angle, which is that perhaps Kharge himself is eyeing the CM throne. Sonia Gandhi is known, of course, to openly favor DK Shivkumar. Reportedly, even previously when all of this rotational CM formula came up, reportedly it was Sonia Gandhi who stepped in and reassured DK Shivkumar that in 2.5 years he will be made the Chief Minister. He is known, of course, to be at her beck and call and has stepped in, ensuring that he's firefighting several other crises for the Congress whenever Sonia Gandhi has asked him to do so. What about Rahul Gandhi? Reportedly prefers Siddaramaiah. So while DK Shivkumar is favoured by Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi believes stability is the way to go, that Siddaramaiah has been the Chief Minister, is a veteran leader, stick to that formula. This is where there's a bit of a divide. And so there are questions about whether that's what's led to the delay in actually taking a decision by the High Command. Let me bring in on this broadcast Nagarjun Dwarkanath joining us live from Bengaluru. We have Rahul Gautam joining us from Delhi to tell us what the High Command is actually up to. Naga, I'll begin with you on the information that you got us earlier today, that Rahul Gandhi at this point hasn't spoken really to DK Shivkumar. DK Shivkumar reportedly has tried to reach him several times. Rahul Gandhi responded, "Wait, I will call you." Has there been any communication at all between the Gandhis and Siddaramaiah or Shivkumar?
Absolutely no. In fact, the only communication for Siddaramaiah is through the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge when they had a 90-minute meeting just few days ago, and Kharge heard the Chief Minister completely as to what his version of the story is and said that he'll has to be patient till the High Command gets back to him. While DK Shivkumar has already met Mallikarjun Kharge, but he wanted to have a word with Rahul Gandhi. He knows without Rahul Gandhi putting or blessing him and putting his hand on his shoulder, things would not change for DK Shivkumar. He knows that one big support or endorsement that he needs within the whole Congress setup is of Rahul Gandhi, and hence he's tried to reach out to Rahul Gandhi several times in the last 7 to 5 days is what we are told. He has sent messengers to meet him. He's made phone calls. He's sent WhatsApp text, SMS, every way that could reach out to Rahul Gandhi. DK Shivkumar has reached out is what we are told. And finally, he has a message saying that I will call you soon. One can interpret either it can be a phone call or I will call you soon to Delhi. That's left for interpretation. But DK Shivkumar has got a ray of hope after he saw that message. Okay, ray of hope, sure, but there's still no appointment in Delhi. We know that DK Shivkumar has been actively seeking it. At this point, he doesn't really have a date fixed with the High Command for a meeting. You can read that however you will. Rahul Gautam is joining us also live from Delhi. Rahul, what's taking so long? Why is the High Command struggling to take a decision? Today you have Mallikarjun Kharge saying we will mediate soon. This should have been done days ago to avoid what we're seeing right now.
Akshita, obviously this is not a easy decision for Gandhis or for High Command to make because of the fact that Congress has governments only in 3 states, including Karnataka, and in fact we all know that how both Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Deputy Chief Minister Mr. DK Shivkumar, they both come with their own pros and cons. They both have their own merits and demerits. On one hand, you have Siddaramaiah who enjoys a lot of support from ST, OBC. Minorities, something which is called as Ahinda in Karnataka politics. And then you have Mr. DK Shivkumar, who's seen as one of the biggest troubleshooters as far as Congress is concerned, somebody who has shown his election management skills in the last assembly polls. So, and we all know that how, there are MLAs close to these two leaders who were trying to lobby for their leader. But given the fact that the Gandhis, Mallikarjun Kharge, they all are not on same page, and that's why this is taking so long. Mm-hmm. You rightly mentioned that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is one who is going to take the final call, given the fact that we have seen in past also that Sonia Gandhi has not been intervening much in the party politics. Mallikarjun Kharge, somebody who comes from Karnataka only, he is also does not want to be seen as a party to this to this political drama which is unfolding in Karnataka. But it's a very difficult situation because Congress would not want to mess up another state, like it had happened in Rajasthan, in Chhattisgarh, and therefore they are calculating their each and every
But there
move.
are so many lessons to learn. Rahul,
for
the
Karnataka
examples that
Congress.
you've given us, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, they should have learned their lesson from those. Leave those, at least learn lessons from what's happened in Bihar, from the poor performance of the Congress, that they need to get their act together in the states where they hold a clout, where they have some influence. Not happened so far. I'll request Nagarjun to stay on with us. I'd like to thank Rahul Gautam for joining us with those updates. Naga, stay on with us, please. I just want to also play out for our viewers what DK Shivkumar had to say today. He had an exclusive conversation with my colleague Sagai, who's also going to be joining us on this broadcast. Listen in to what DK Shivkumar said.
There are changing political weather in favor of you, sir. How do you see this?
No, I am not worried. There is definitely a change of political weather in Karnataka Congress party, because Congress government in Karnataka has done a very good performance last 2.5 years. The BJP is rattled here. We all are united. We have 140 MLAs here. We are working together. We will work together. That is why all the ministers are we are working out a new program, because we have to set a new narrative also for the national level. I am discussing with all our senior colleagues also who have been working with us. As you rightly said, that of course, Satish Jarakiboli is a good friend of mine, and he was my working president. I have met very senior leaders. Couple of days, what will the future course of plan of action, because my responsibility is still there, being the party president and the deputy chief minister of the state. So I think we will all work together, and we want 28 and 29 both keeping in mind the social fabric of the party should be intacted, and we should come back.
Will that be in your leadership? What we get to learn through AICC leaders is that everybody is in favor of power change in the state of Karnataka. From Gandhi to Mallikarjun Kharge and General Secretary Randeep Surjewala, sir. They wanted you to be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka, and they are also calculating the caste votes in the state of Karnataka to ensure that the other caste people, OBC, SC, ST, should also be on board.
No, I don't know. I don't want to comment on that. I don't want to issue. I don't know what the High Command is thinking or what is it. I believe that we should be in a collective leadership. I believe there should be a collective leadership. The Congress party basic principle is to take every section of the society together. We are always on that formula. We'll go through that, and we don't mix with our ideology. Our ideology is very perfect. We take every section of the society together, and we will do that.
Sir, if there is a change of power in the state, it will be only DK Shivkumar, nobody else. No other leaders are in the race according to AICC sources.
Still it has not been whatever the party high command tells. Myself and Siddaramaiah, we are there to adhere by it, and we'll go by it.
Will you be flying to Delhi, sir, anytime soon?
No, see, tomorrow I have a cabinet meeting. Day after tomorrow, Srimati Indira Gandhi has given us Anganwadi program. A massive women organization has been arranged here. So after that, I don't know, let me see.
Maybe 28th or 29th you might be flying.
No, there are a lot of issues because we want to finalize our MLC candidates also.
Okay.
And have to finalize a date of the 100 Congress Bhavans of Karnataka before the parliament session starts, or some Saturday or Sunday. I think that I may go and discuss. Apart from that, I don't have any other political agenda.
And so DK Shivkumar playing it very smart. To every question he says, we are united. The High Command will decide. But there are two camps now very clearly within the Karnataka Congress. You've got a DK Shivkumar camp and you've got a Siddaramaiah camp. There are around 10 MLAs from DK Shivkumar's camp who've been camping in Delhi, reportedly pressing for a change in Chief Minister, wanting a meeting with the Gandhis. Now, Siddaramaiah and Shivkumar refrained from making any clear statement, and you heard that from DK Shivkumar as well. But sources say that right now the party is in a state of high alert. The High Command is monitoring the situation. It's also importantly about who has how many on their side. And that's why you're seeing all of these power games, these flexes currently.
The Karnataka CM Nataka has now peaked with a possible end to the drama soon. India Today exclusively spoke to Deputy CM DK Shivakumar, who insisted both he and CM Siddaramaiah will abide by the High Command's decision on CM post.
I don't know what the High Command is thinking or what is it. I believe that we should be in a collective leadership. Whatever the party High Command tells, myself and Siddaramaiah, we are there to adhere by it.
Shivakumar claimed that all party MLAs are united.
There is definitely a change of political weather if Karnataka, the BJP is rattled here. We all are united. We have 140 MLAs here. We are working together.
MLAs from both Shivakumar's camp and Siddaramaiah's camp are rooting for their leaders. Shivakumar's supporters claim he will ultimately take over as Chief Minister.
ದೆಹಲಿ ಭೇಟಿಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನೀಗ ಗೊಂದಲ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನು ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಬಳಿ ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದೇನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಅಂತಿಮವಾದಂಥ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಯಾರನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಇರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ. 200% ಅವನು ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
A few of Shivakumar's supporters offered prayers at a temple for the deputy CM. Some ministers in the Siddaramaiah government have come out in his support.
ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವರೇ ದಲಿತರನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ದಲಿತರು ನಾವು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ऐसे कोई उन्होंने ना हमको विनती किया है ना हमारा कोई ऐसा सोच है, क्योंकि जो भी निर्णय लेगा हाई कमांड है. जो हम बोलने से और कोई बोलने से तो कोई बदलाव नहीं हो जाएंगे.
Few MLAs played down the tussle over CM post.
The chaos and confusion is created by the media, and there is no chaos or confusion in the party. The leadership will take a call when reshuffle has to happen.
Meanwhile, Mallikarjun Kharge and G. Parmeshwara are also being pitched as next CM by some party leaders. In Tumakuru, supporters of G. Parmeshwara shouted slogans in his support.
ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಮನುಷ್ಯ. ಒಂದು ಕಾಲದಾಗ ನಾನೇ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಪ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು.
A leadership storm is brewing in Karnataka Congress, with Shivakumar loyalists camping in Delhi to push for a mid-term power shift despite public denials from both leaders. As the High Command weighs its options, the reported 2.5-year power-sharing pact has reignited a tug-of-war between Siddaramaiah and Shivakumar. Sources say the High Command could take a decision by December 1, the day Parliament's winter session begins.
The Siddaramaiah camp MLAs demand that they should go for fresh election and dissolve the government instead of change of the guard in the state. However, the ball is in the court of High Command. High Command should take a final decision much before everything goes out of control. With video journalist Madhu Sagairaj reporting for India Today, Bengaluru.
Okay, so a lot of questions about what's really going to happen in the coming days in Karnataka. I want to bring in now on this broadcast our panelists joining us. We've got Dr. Sudha Halkai, spokesperson of the Karnataka BJP. We have Sanjay Jha, political analyst and commentator. Mr. R.K. Upadhyay, senior journalist, will also be joining us shortly. My colleague Nagarjun remains with us to get us all of those updates from Karnataka. But Mr. Sanjay Jha, I'd like to begin with you. This is in great optics for the Congress, and the High Command at this point has failed to crack down. Even today we hear from Mr. Kharge when he says that, look, we will mediate very soon. Shouldn't this have happened sooner? Shouldn't they have, nipped this in the bud?
I will agree with you completely. The past experience of the way the Congress has basically shot itself in the foot in both Punjab, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan is for all to see. And these were all states where the Congress was the formidable front runner and paid a huge price electorally for not managing its own internal challenges. Now, there is nothing wrong at all with politicians having ambition. And I think we need to respect that. I'm aware of what's going on in Karnataka. And my personal take, and I've been very public about it, that Mr. Siddaramaiah has done a great job. He's got a fantastic track record. But DK Shivkumar has to be seen as the future of the Congress party, not just because of his age, etc. I think he's been a great man at the ground level, and probably understandable if he's been given any assurance. Although these things, please remember, are always talked behind closed doors. But I believe if DK Shivkumar is the future and Mr. Siddaramaiah has said that this is his last term, I really don't see any reason why the Congress party is taking any time in putting this entire issue to rest.
Why do you think it's so difficult for the High Command to take a pick right now, Mr. Sanjay Jha?
Well, I do believe that to some extent it's been inherent in the Congress culture. It's odd, but I think the party needs to move with the times. It's odd because there is this whole concept of how are we going to change, and we need deliberations, and there are conversations. There are too many layers. You don't need them. Actually, the top leadership, whoever they are, in this case it should be ideally Mr. Kharge himself, should just kind of take the call, take the decision, get the two people together. They are mature politicians, they are veterans, they all have done well collectively to defeat the BJP. Call them together, take the decision, move on. You just take the call. That's how it's done.
Mr. R.K. Upadhyay, you were with us a couple of days ago. I'm not surprised at all that, you're joining us again on a day when pretty much nothing's changed, when we're going to be asking the same question of why the High Command hasn't taken a pick. Sanjay Jha believes that, look, you have to give DK Shivkumar his due. Go ahead and make that change. Make him the Chief Minister. What do you think, Mr. Upadhyay, is the smartest thing for the Congress to do right now?
Well, I think Shiv Kumar is forcing them to do something because only yesterday, remember, after dodging for months together, Siddaramaiah said High Command has to step up and take a decision, clear the confusion. He's always been saying that I'm there for another for the 5 years. There's no vacancy and all that. So finally, it has got to him as well. The heat has got to him, and he says the High Command should step in. So which means that Shiv Kumar's strategy of pushing the High Command, pushing everybody in the party, he's working. Now that there is talk of High Command calling both of them to Delhi for a talk on the 28th or 29th, which there is no confirmation as yet, and they say that once Mrs. Sonia Gandhi reaches Delhi, the things will be known. So we don't even know where Sonia Gandhi is. If she is reaching Delhi, where is she right now? And nobody knows where Rahul Gandhi, why he is not meeting them.
Yeah.
And only yesterday, finally, I think he made a text message to Shiv Kumar. He has been trying to meet him. When he went to Delhi, he didn't get an appointment, and then since then he has been texting him, asking him for an appointment. Finally, he said, "Please wait, I'll call you." We don't know when that call will come through. So I don't think this dodging is going to help the Congress High Command anymore. And these two people have to be called for a meeting, and then some kind of a solution has to be arrived at. A time has come for the High Command to arrive at a solution. Otherwise, this drift will definitely ruin the Congress party in Karnataka.
It's not a good look, and that's exactly what I started off saying, that this isn't the best look for the Congress, that they're being indecisive over something like this, over leadership in a state that they've got with them in their pocket. But if anyone's rubbing their hands in glee right now, it's the BJP, and Dr. Sudha Halkaya is with us on this broadcast. Ma'am, what do you make of what's happening right now? The BJP has been constantly saying, take a pick, and we've all been seeing the AI videos that you've been putting out over this.
Yeah, very good evening. I must say this is a very bad state of affairs for Karnataka, and Karnataka has seen the darkest days in the history of Karnataka. See, whosoever comes, what difference is this going to make? Because we know the ideology of the Congress is only looting and vote bank politics, and that is what is going to happen. It is like, there's a saying in Kannada, Benki inda banigege. That means they're going to lift it from the fire and put it in a hot pan. That's it. And bade miya so bade miya, chote miya subhanallah. So Siddaramaiah, along with his cabinet members, also they have looted the exchequer of the Karnataka state and they've acted as an ATM. What our Honorable Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah ji, had told before the Lok Sabha elections in the India Today conclave only that this is going to be an ATM Sarkara, and they have absolutely proved this. And because of that, they have been doing so much of appeasement politics that even in the Parappana Agrahara, the criminals, the most wanted terrorists are giving a paradise welcome, and they're giving a 5-star facility. They're being given the serial rapists and murderers. They're being given the 5-star facilities. They're applying bread to the butter to their bread and putting the wine in their glasses, adding to the music for their dances and whatnot. And now Mr. DK Shivkumar has gone and met 2 of the Congress MLAs over there to get the signatures and approval for his CM.
Look, in any circumstance, you'd see most parties saying this is an internal issue. And we've heard that from your party, from the BJP too. But there's one issue that the BJP is constantly raising, which I want Nagarjun to set the record straight on. And this is a very worrying aspect of it. That in this power tussle, Naga, is governance, is administration in Karnataka taking a hit?
Well, that's absolutely true. That's in fact what the Chief Minister argument was in front of Kharge, saying that administration is taking a backseat. The whole system and MLAs are talking about how there's a change of guard within the Karnataka Congress, and hence the bureaucracy also takes a complacent attitude. They go back in a laid-back attitude because they are waiting to see that if Chief Minister is being changed, then why should I listen to this person's order? I rather listen to someone else coming in next few weeks or next few months, and that's the status of governance in Karnataka. The Chief Minister himself, in front of Mallikarjun Kharge, has agreed that as soon as possible, this whole chaos or the crisis needs to be sorted out, because administration is taking a backseat, and BJP, time and again as an opposition party, is pointing fingers at administration. And entering an assembly session in December first week, the opposition of course would tag on to this whole optics of administration taking backseat and politics taking the front seat for the Congress government.
It's unfortunate in that case that, because of this kind of politics, there's factionalism, governance is also taking a hit. And from what Naga tells us, it's the Chief Minister himself who's highlighted that. Mr. Sanjay Judge, is getting back to what you mentioned about how you believe that DK Shivkumar should be made the Chief Minister now because, that assurance was given to him. I'll just flip that around and ask you, considering Siddaramaiah is a veteran leader, considering he is a recognized OBC leader, can the Congress actually go ahead and pick a DK Shivkumar? Most of the MLAs are clearly on Siddaramaiah's side too.
It's always a tough choice, right? Politics is about taking hard decisions. But remember here that DK Shivkumar is somebody who's been a troubleshooter for the Congress party. He has been the president of the party. He's been a deputy chief minister. But the defining call has to be taken on one criteria. If Mr. Siddaramaiah has publicly stated that this is his last term, then you need to give DK Shivkumar an opportunity to be functioning as a chief minister, so that in the next elections, when they come up in 2028, he needs time to build his own governance model, to be able to create his own team, to demonstrate to the people of Karnataka that he's been outstanding. If you don't give him time, this is the reason why the Congress actually stumbled in Rajasthan, where Sachin Pilot had been assured that he will get the job, and they kept delaying it, and you kept it with Ashok Gehlot, who had already been chief minister twice. So Mr. Siddaramaiah has already had a good run, and I keep repeating, he's a good man, he's performed well. Nobody's debating that. But change is often necessitated on account of one, well, politically it's astute for you to do that. Secondly, the Congress doesn't have too many options. You see, if the Congress was in 10 states, the leadership can afford to say, well, we will decide what is right for the party. Right now, you're dependent on the 3 states that you have, in Karnataka is the biggest in the Congress, shall we say, kitty, if I can use that term. So I think it's very important for Congress to respect the people of Karnataka. I'll agree with my BJP spokesperson counterpart as well, because your perceptions matter. The governance does suffer, even if it's going to be for 10 days, it does suffer. And it's important for the Congress to bat on the front foot, sort this problem out and get on with it.
Dr. Sudha, you had a point to make quickly.
Yeah, I would like to say that, Sanjay Jaji said that, Siddaramaiah has given a fantastic governance. Please let me correct it. He has given the worst governance in the history of Karnataka. The law and order has completely collapsed. The development has completely derailed, and we have gone back 20 years back, and the crime rates have increased more than 60% over here. And most of the international companies have shifted to the adjacent states. And coming to the high command of the Congress, one of the most feeble and illogical high command they have got over here. Rahul Gandhi, who under his tenure, 95 elections have lost in India, and now also after every election, after losing every election, he's seen abroad. I don't know whether he goes there to celebrate his defeat, and once again he comes back to get defeated again. And because of this, the people of Karnataka are suffering today. See, we as a BJP party, we are not bothered who is going to be in the CM chair or who is going to be in the deputy CM chair, but the people of Karnataka are suffering in all aspects. Take it inflation, it has hit to the sky, and crime rate is absolutely, it has given sleepless nights to all the people over here. So it makes no sense who is coming over here. Completely, the Congress has to dissolve, and we have to have re-elections again, I think.
Okay, that's a big ask. But let's also talk about the fact, Mr. R.K. Upadhyay, that this is essentially what the Congress has done. You're handing it over on a platter to the BJP to go ahead and question you on governance, on leadership and whatnot. As far as Siddaramaiah goes, veteran leader, he says this is his last term, he's going to be retiring. What then stops him from sitting back and saying, okay, let DK Shivkumar take over now? What has made this such a big ego battle?
Siddaramaiah has been talking about retiring since 2013. He said this will be my last term.
Yeah.
And then 2018 again he contested. He said this will be my last term. And 2023 he contested. And now he's saying I'm ready for 2028 as well. So that will be taken with a pinch of salt. And then you see the point is he is now playing his own game. He knows that he has the majority of MLAs with him, and Shiv Kumar doesn't have the backing of MLAs. That is his trump card. Number two, Rahul Gandhi has reservations about Shiv Kumar. And what happens to his, agenda for, putting up the OBCs? He wants to promote OBCs. Now, if he's going to remove only OBC CM that the Congress has, what will be its impact on his politics? I mean, the so-called national politics that he's trying to play. I think these are issues on which the Congress will be thinking about. So it's not easy to remove, Siddaramaiah. And even with the fact, if they, get these two people to talk, I'm sure Siddaramaiah will come up with his own, conditions. It's not going to be happening, very soon. I'll tell you, Siddaramaiah is not going to step down in 1 week or 1 month. He will say that let me, produce the next budget.
That's what he said, yeah.
The 17th budget, that is a record in itself. So the budget will be the end of February. So he will say, let me, please allow me to, present the budget. And then he will say, let me break Devarajara's record of, the longest service as chief minister. So it's not going to be easy to, dislodge it.
So he's going to keep buying time.
Yeah, look, one more point I wanted to make.
Quickly, ma'am, quickly.
The farmers are the most suffering people over here. The Annadatas, more than 3,000 farmers have committed suicide.
Okay.
And till today, they are on strike in one or the other part of Karnataka.
Sure. You've raised a number of issues. I wish we had the Congress on this broadcast, but the reality is that we did invite them. They refused to be a part of this particular panel on this issue, at least. They're officially not joining any of the discussions or the CM confusion right now. Nagarjun, final word to you. Since, there's been a whole lot of political twists back and forth, will there ultimately be a change of chief minister or not? What are your sources telling you?
Within the Congress High Command source, as well as the state party sources, things are moving in a different way for Siddaramaiah is what we are told. But he still has a ray of hope called Rahul Gandhi. Akshita, it's going to pan out like a courtroom drama, right? Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Kharge will be there in that room when they go to Delhi, and Chief Minister as the Deputy Chief Minister on the other side of the table. Both of them, without any advocate, will have to put forward their arguments, and whoever has more convincing power at that point of time to convince Mr. Rahul Gandhi, they will take the cake back home. If DK Shivkumar feels that he has the power to convince Rahul Gandhi why he has to be chosen as the CM immediately, then he gets the chance to become CM. But Siddaramaiah brings in ideology and as well as mass pulling ability of the party. while DK Shivakumar also brings in organization skills, he's been Deputy Chief Minister, he's held various portfolios, so he also has some experience in terms of administration. So the ball is in the court of High Command. Both these advocates, so-called leaders, will have to advocate themselves and ensure that whoever convinces Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Kharge will be the Chief Minister of Karnataka.
Maybe they have their presentations ready, maybe they have their pitches ready, but they haven't had a chance to present it just yet before the High Command. When will that meeting happen? Perhaps that will give us a sense of when all of this drama in Karnataka, I hate to use the cliche term of Nataka in Karnataka, but that's truly what it is right now. Mr. Sanjay Jha, Dr. Sudha and Mr. R.K. Upadhyay, thanks for your time. Nagarjun, thanks for joining us. We will, of course, keep coming to you for all of those updates from Karnataka. I'm slipping into a very, very short break here on Super 6. On the other side, great news for India. It's about the 2030 Commonwealth Games. It's officially coming back to India. I'm telling you more about that in just a bit. Back to India. I'm telling you more about that in just a bit.
Motorola Edge 60 Pro, the true flagship killer.